Hello, and welcome back to another one of my videos. So I think it's been 2 months since my last video. And again, anytime I have a calling to do a reading for my YouTube channel, I want to do it. So tonight's reading is again tapping into that person in separation from you. So this could be your ex, it could be a twin flame, it could be a karmic, it could be a situationship, it could just be a friendship. Whoever it is, I'm just picking up a very strong energy with strong messages coming forward. So I'm seeing that recently there could have been something that happened between you two where there was an opportunity to reconcile and rekindle that flame between you two. However, with the Six of Swords, it looks like or not Six of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, it almost looks like this person is deciding to focus on their self. I feel like they want to reconcile with you. They so badly want to move forward with you and start again and have that rebirth and that new beginning. But I just feel like they're working on a lot of things in their life right now. And I'm seeing that they actually view you as a distraction with the Nine of Cups reverse and the Queen of Wands reverse. I just feel like this person is very tempted by you, like you're their guilty pleasure or you're their drug of choice. But I definitely feel like when it comes to this person, anytime they start to think about you too much, they get consumed by you and thoughts of you, and they just feel like they get really distracted on their path. So I'm definitely seeing them pulling back and focusing on their self instead of being able to, I feel like it's closing the communication when they do this. I feel like they oftentimes will kind of get like reclusive and pull back into their shell, and they'll like go ghost mode for like months. Like they don't post on social media, or you just don't hear from them for a long time. And this is them working on themselves and trying to fill their cup so they have something to even offer you in the first place. Because this person has this weird like savior complex where I think I actually got into this in the last reading, if you want to check that out on my YouTube channel. But I feel like this person has this like God complex where they want to come in and they want to rescue you, and they want to be your knight in shining armor. They want to be the one to provide for you and give you that stability. But I just think that right now they're working their way up to even being stable on their own. Like they feel like they can't even provide for themselves, so how would they be able to provide for you? But you definitely are the Queen of Wands, and honestly this should be upright, but the reason it's reversed is because they're viewing you as a distraction, and they're trying to pull away from that distraction, so that's why it's reversed. But if it was upright, this just talks about how you're this passionate, creative, like divine feminine type of archetype. They feel like you have a lot to offer them. I'm just seeing a lot of creativity surrounding you, a lot of like feline energy as well with that animal totem there. I just think there could be like a black cat symbolism. Like, I don't know what that means for you, but I think that your energy is just very cat-like, just very like seductive and, I don't know, like mysterious in a way. I feel like this person feels like they still haven't unlocked certain parts of yourself. Like they feel like no matter how many conversations they've had with you, they still feel like there's missing information, or like they feel like there's so much information about you that they're never going to get bored of learning about it. They just want to have so much conversations with you. They could talk to you for days and days, like in hours and lifetimes, and still feel like they don't know you to the core. I feel like you don't let a lot of people in. Like, I think you definitely show people glimpses of yourself, but I think that when it comes to this person, they just feel like they don't really know you on like a soul level. They feel like you hide parts of yourself from them. But yeah, I think that to be honest, I know this is kind of upsetting to hear, but I do see there could be a third party involved with this Queen of Swords and the full energy. I think this person, instead of being with you, they know that you're the person that they want to settle down with. They know that you're the person that they view as their soulmate or the ideal type. But I just feel like they're distracting themselves with someone temporary, because they definitely pulled back from you and almost I think they ghosted you, it feels, or they just didn't, I don't know. There's like not a lot of communication between you two. He pulled his energy back, you pulled your energy back. And I said he because I'm feeling divine masculine energy, but if it's a girl, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And if like, just flip it over if it doesn't resonate, whatever. But yeah, I definitely feel like they're distracting themselves with this Queen of Swords energy. This person, I don't think this person satisfies them the way you do, but this person's just very, I can see them like going out and getting drunk with this person and like having mindless conversations, trying to feel something, but really they're running away from their pain with the Three of Swords here. I think that whenever they think of you, they just think of pain. They think of what could have been and all their mistakes and the conversations they should have had with you. I just feel like there's a lot that was like left unsaid when it comes to this. But yeah, I definitely see there's like temporary distractions here, and that can be very upsetting for you because you're like, what the hell? If you were gonna be with someone, why not be with me? We could have worked this out. I think you're definitely the one trying to piece this connection together. You're almost like the glue. You were the more rational person, but this person kind of exploded and they're like, I can't freaking do this, because they know that in order to be with you, they're going to have to freaking level up. Like, you definitely know how to how do I say this? I feel like when people compare themselves to you, which they do a lot, they start to feel worthless because they look at all the things you've accomplished. They look at all the amazing things you're doing, and they start to feel inadequate and just insufficient. And they feel like they're in a lack energy, so they pull back out of jealousy and insecurities. But then that almost triggers them to work even harder so they can meet you at your level. But I definitely feel like this person is working their way up to that level right now. But yeah, this is what they want with you, but right now this is where they're at. They're trying to work their way up to the Two of Cups, but they feel like if they were to come in, they would just be leeching off of your energy. Because I also I rolled some astrology dice, astro dice, and we got Leo in the 8th house and in the South Node. And from my understanding, I just started getting into these, so I'm not I haven't mastered this yet, but from my understanding, I'm pretty sure the 8th house is all about birth, life, death, cycles, transformation, like an end of an era. It can also relate to debt collection, taxes, hardships, generational wealth, things of that sort. I feel like this person is primarily focusing on their wealth building and their money. I think that's been an issue for this person for a long time. I'm sensing a lot of insecurities as well as just like debts unpaid. Like, this person is kind of in a hole when it comes to their wealth. Like, maybe they weren't working for a while and they had a lot of payments they didn't get done or something along the lines of that. But I'm just seeing that they're in this like, I don't know, they're in this very, very focused energy trying to pay off this debt so they can move forward and have something to offer you. But right now they're kind of just in this like depleted, almost like couch surfing energy. Yeah, this person could have Leo placements in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, maybe even their Mercury. With the way they communicate, it's kind of like fiery. I'm not too sure what the South Node means. Let me see. Where is the South Node? Pertaining to the past, what has already been lived, and past karma. So maybe what this person is going through right now is karma. This could be karma from their past lifetime. It could be karma from this lifetime, but I'm seeing that this person is definitely going through a karmic cycle right now. Maybe it's even with this person. Maybe it's just with them trying to get themselves out of this cycle that they've kind of created. I think this person is pretty aware of spirituality and how they create their reality, but I think they have a hard time actually taking action and creating a better reality for themselves. Like, they're kind of stuck in their everyday routine and habits, but I'm definitely seeing them wanting to step out of their comfort zone and push themselves harder. But a part of them, it always comes back to this cycle of just temporary pleasure and going out and drinking every night, or just, that doesn't have to be the thing, I'll just use an example. But I just feel like this person definitely has this like void inside of them, and they fill it with distractions and just temporary fulfilling things. But ultimately there is this huge unfulfillment in their heart, and the only person that ever made them feel whole again was you. But yeah, that is what I'm seeing when it comes to this. Let's see if there's any messages here. So I made these little channel messages a while ago. So it shows how you're feeling and then how they're feeling. So we got, let's go on a date, give me more attention, please. An empty one. I like you back, it's mutual. Most of the messages that are coming through are from you. So I think, again, it's more so your energy kind of reaching out to this person, because they kind of pulled back and they're focusing on themselves and they're trying not to think about you. I also think that you may have felt that too, like on a soul level. I think that a lot of times when you're in separation from your karmic or your soulmate or your twin flame, you have that connection in a different realm and you can feel them communicating with you. But I think for you, you recently felt them pull back and you're like, where are you at? And you keep going in the astral realm and you're like, I can't find you. Why are you not communicating with me? So I feel like you just keep reaching out to them, like, give me more attention. Where are you at? I want to talk to you. And they just keep pulling back further and further. It's like the more you chase them, the more they run. It's like that runner chaser energy. And you should be in your divine feminine receiving mode. So I think that's something you should be working on right now, is nurturing yourself the way they're nurturing themselves. I think this person can definitely be very selfish. And don't get me wrong, it's not selfish to take care of yourself, but it is selfish to do so when you have a partner and you're supposed to be giving mutual reciprocated energy and all you're doing is focusing on yourself, and like you're not sharing any of your attention or your energy with that person. You just keep pulling more and more and more back. So I think they definitely made you feel like unworthy of some sort. But I think that this person, one of the lessons that the universe is teaching you from this person is to take better care of yourself, as well as don't be afraid to be selfish. Like, you are being encouraged to focus on yourself. Put the freaking spotlight on yourself and reverse this energy and being your Queen of Wands, and know how seductive and sexual and passionate and creative and wild and beautiful and unique you are. And that energy is honestly very magnetic, and it will attract this person back in when the time is right. But don't focus on the date or time of when this will happen. Just know that the more you focus on yourself, the more you fill your cup, the faster this connection will be reconciled. He says, or they say, give me one last chance, I'll make it right. Fine, I lied about how I felt, I'll tell you the truth this time. So I definitely feel like this person had somewhat of a mask when it came to this connection. Like, it's almost as if they breadcrumbed you. And it's funny because they think you did the same thing to them, where you just tease them all the time. And like, I don't know. But I think this person definitely didn't tell you how they felt, especially when things kind of ended and took a turn for the worse. Like, they kind of just walked away without a proper goodbye. But I feel like they kind of tried to put this mask on, like, oh, I'm fine, like, it didn't even hurt me that bad. But really inside they were crushed, and they didn't want you to see how weak you made them feel. This note is all bended. It says, I seriously cannot get over you. So yeah. I want to know more about you. You intrigue me so much. That's what you say. By the way, the divine feminine is the pink, and then the divine masculine is the blue. FaceTime me. I almost get the gist that this is coming from him, though. There's like these red ones. I don't know if you can tell the different colors of the ink, but this is red and this is like a hot pink. The red ones are kind of like they can be a divine masculine or feminine depending on what energy I feel from it. But I definitely feel like this person wants you to FaceTime them. I think they want you to be more bold when it comes to this connection, because I feel like in the past they were pretty bold. Like, they would just like say really bold things out of nowhere or do really bold things, and they like when people do that to them and kind of like reciprocate that energy. Would you please text me back? So, hey, I think there is a want to communicate soon. Maybe they already did and you didn't reply back yet. I'm looking at your pictures and realizing, so this person has pictures of you saved, and they're looking at them and realizing how much they miss you, how much they love you. And I feel like they're really admiring your facial features too. Like, I can see them like zooming in on your pictures and like looking at every detail and like analyzing it and just being like, holy crap, like, how is it possible that a human this perfect exists, and how is it possible that they even like me? I keep hearing them have a conversation like that with herself. Like, how did they like me? Why did they like me? I don't get it. What made me so deserving of this Queen of Wands love? Like, this person is giving me so much love, and she's so beautiful and attractive, and she just consumes me. I just can't get enough of her. I'm sorry I let you go with a stupid decision. I'm making more time for you. So yeah, I definitely think this person is trying to clear out, they're trying to clear out some of the things going on in their life so that they can make room for you and make space for you. But I just think that there has been so much things going on for them with the Eight of Pentacles here that they just didn't have enough room for you. I know that sounds selfish and rude and cold, but I think that honestly them stepping away, it was doing you, that was, how do I word this? It was honestly a blessing in disguise, because the path you two were going down was kind of toxic, where they were breadcrumbing you, or they're being very hot and cold, and it was a very confusing, conflicting relationship for you, and it just kept making you feel like your cup was not filled, or like you weren't doing something right. So they definitely pulled back to focus on themselves. But I think there's so much going on for them that they just haven't had enough time to properly put you on your pedestal, which you deserve, because you're your Queen of Wands. You need a throne. You need your freaking crown. Like, you deserve to be worshipped, and this person knows that, and they realize if they couldn't be worshiping you right now, they don't even want to talk to you, because it's going to distract them from what they should be doing, and the sooner they get that done, the sooner they can be with you. So ultimately, what they did came from their heart. They were protecting you because they knew that they were being selfish. They knew they were being rude. They knew that they weren't giving you what you deserve. So they definitely pulled back, but I think that they were doing it to protect you because they know that you deserve more. So during this time, maybe you moved on. Maybe you got with someone else. Maybe you're considering moving on, and maybe this person has moved on too with the Queen of Swords. But I think that ultimately it's just an unfilling thing that they're doing. I don't think that it's anything they want to be permanent. Like, they are definitely like dating around, but it just doesn't feel like it's not you. It doesn't make them feel happy. They're in their full energy when it comes to their dating life. Like, they don't have any direction. They're just kind of being careless, really, and just naive and almost like stupid. Yeah. And then with the dog there, it makes me think they're kind of being like a dog in a way, just very, very heartless. Like, they're not, like I said before, they're dating around, maybe sleeping around, but I just don't see them wanting anything serious with anyone else, and they don't even look for it. Like, they don't really take the time to get to know anyone the way they were getting to know you. Like, when it came to you, you were something different. You were a whole different breed. Like, they didn't even know this type of human existed until they met you, and something inside them like lit up like a fire, basically. And when you walked away, or when they walked away, they got cold again. They started going down this bad path. I'm seeing something with college. Like, maybe they're at college, or maybe they want to go to college, or maybe that's just spirit kind of showing me they're in this like childish like party energy where they just like are doing things they're going to regret one day, basically. But I just don't see them being very happy without you. And I'm not just saying that to flatter you. I'm serious. Like, it just seems like they're trying so hard to fix their issues, but I don't know. I think that they should have went about it in a healthier way, to be honest. They should have communicated a lot better, but I do see some communication coming in soon. An apology maybe, or just them kind of letting you know what they've been doing, where their head's at. They also want to know how you feel about them. I think that if there has been any communication, it's definitely left them even more confused. Like, how does this person feel? They want to get inside of your head. They feel like you're always in their head, but are they in your head? Do they live in your head rent-free the way you live in their head rent-free, basically? They want to know that. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for this reading, so I hope it resonated. If you're interested in a personal private reading with me, please click the link in my Etsy, click the link in the bio to my Etsy. Anyways, I'm new to this, can you tell? Anyways, peace, love, and blessings, and bye.